What's up guys, Shoutouts YGO here, and today I'll be facing Phoenix Eye, a good friend of mine, in a Gauntlet match. So Gauntlet, at least for my channel, implies you're facing sets decks in a row, and they get harder the further you go into the Gauntlet. You win if you win 3 of the 6 rounds basically, so you don't even need to win the majority, just half of it. And yeah, it's a fun thing I might try to do with more YouTubers, maybe some few guys in the future, no promises there, but yeah, let's get started. So basically Phoenix Eye is a friend of mine from school. He's king of games actually with 6 Samurai in Duel Links, so I was like, hey, let's introduce him to the game. Because he never really played real Yu-Gi-Oh as far as I know. So first deck's a bit weird, might look weird to you. The reason I picked this deck against him is because it contains this little lad, King of the World. It's a JoJo reference, he really likes JoJo, so I figured I basically had to. So far he has the advantage though, but I have Valhalla up, so I'm not that worried yet. I just summon this, which should easily be able to kill this monster. He goes into Cunning, into Fuma. Wow, okay. So Cunning is his spicy attack from Duel Links as well. I mean, I'm not a fan of the card, but it works for him, so I guess it works. So I need to predict the coin toss, and I failed every time. Feels bad, man. Okay, the first full, try it again, must be heads this time. Nope. Feels scuffed. So at this point I guess I should have somehow tried to summon the world or something, I don't know, maybe I couldn't, I'm not sure. So, yeah, I need to talk about this. So you probably don't know this card, I didn't know it either. If this card's normal summoned, will you control a 6 Samurai monster and declare 1 monster type? While it's face up on the field, monster with that declared monster type cannot declare an attack or be special summoned. So, this is really problematic. I mean, if you look at my extra deck, I don't really have a way to out this, because, well, it's supposed to be a little fun deck, a meme deck, and the goal is to special summon big fairies from my hand with Valhalla. So, by summoning some kind of monster I've never really seen before, he just locked me out of the game. At this point I should have summoned the world. Made a big mistake not reading that, and realizing I couldn't attack either. Did it really matter though? I don't think so. He summons the Great General, gets the Gateway. Now, cut him some slack. I know he doesn't always make the proper moves with 6 Samurais. I mean, he never really played real Yu-Gi-Oh before. He is currently watching Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. What I've heard, he really likes it. I mean, for somebody who's playing Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time, this is actually insanely good. I was surprised he was able to properly link summon in the first place. So yeah, I just set all my cards, hope he falls for the bluff and doesn't attack. So he summons another copy. This discard is Great Show again, which he probably isn't too happy with. And he just makes some samurai plays. Placing a lot of counters. He's gonna revive the Great Show again, or he's getting back that visor. I don't know, could he get back Great Show again? Yeah, I probably could. But memes, I guess. Just wants to be like, ah, it's a monster. So someone no more. But there's one issue, I don't have any other monsters, so I can't trigger its effect. If I did have, I could have finished it that turn. But yeah, well, I didn't exactly have 2 monsters to tribute, so that's an issue. So he just gets more counters, way more counters. And he goes for his classic, handed to 6 Samurai, one of its other attack choices in Duel Links. He really just sticks to that card and really watch out for him, so yeah. I mean, at this point, I just don't have a chance. It triples. He actually destroys all his face of spell and traps, like, okay. He plays the original 6 Samurais in this, by the way. Like, this actual mad lad is playing the 6 Samurai YGO, among others, like, let that sink in for a minute. This actual mad lad just plays the classic 6 Samurais. I mean, you gotta respect him, and well, he actually takes the first round, so well done, my friend. Let's see how you do in the following rounds. So, I'm playing Phantom Knight, new experimental build. Don't ask too many questions. It's basically supposed to be a more Link-focused build, kinda bricked. Except not really, DDR and Phoenix Blade is one of the core combos. He's able to go after... Gonna draw 4 cards of the Uniteds. Yeah, that's quite a strong board. This finally actually got the right one. This one acts like a footage for any Phantom Knight card. It's the one we want in the grave. It enables us to initiate a place. really only has Shien as a negation, which is that bad, we know it's up. So just use the second combo of DDR to go for basic plays. Search God Phoenix, because why not? I do want some kind of boss monster. Bamboo engine, shenanigans, I mean, well, yeah. Just go into second Isol to get the golden bamboo in the grave. Kagemusha top deck, by the way. Really got lucky there, also I would have lost there. Musakani Makatama, I did expect him to play it. Just go into Bottle Sword, just deal as much damage as possible, hope he doesn't have a consistent out. Though I know he runs the hand, and I believe that should be enough to get rid of the Bottle Sword for this. So you're just gonna negate it, which I don't care, I want the graveyard effect. Cunning. So this is actually big brain. With Cunning, you set the face up 6 white monster to the grave and special another one. You can just send Shien to revive Shien and get an additional negate. Now I know in real life YGO that doesn't look that strong, but in Duel it's actually really strong. That's one of his ace deck choices, it's really impressive. So just quickly, well into the graveyard, use the sword to protect my ball sword. So you can't just destroy the hand. Yeah, because now it survives one destruction, just sends the sword instead. Well, he tries to attack for game, but Phantom Knights have bullshitty graveyard effect, so I just make an entire board again. Just go into Break Sword. Yeah, just get rid of his back row. Second Break Sword, get rid of his monster. Revive the Phantom Knights. And add him with the redoer. This was a close match. He was actually very close to getting a second win here, so props to him. Yeah, sadly couldn't use the God Phoenix here, but oh well. So, round 3. So he's up against Goki this time. So for escalating difficulty, I think Goki is a strong deck of Phantom Knights. It's a pure build, not the Firewall. Well, Firewall is legal, but you get the point. It's just a pure fun build. I like playing pure Goki, and he just goes off. So that's alright. Shien shouldn't be too hard. Just use the run and force it out, because I do want my rematch. Face down, I assume is Musakani Makatama at worst. It's the 6 Shino. If he had gotten this off. I didn't know it was 6 Shinobi, okay. So basically playing out Musakani Makatama, which doesn't really mean a lot for me. He isn't that into a generic back roach, I can't blame him for it, he doesn't really play the game a lot, you know. I expect to run into Wall of Disruption at some point, though. So my monster's just hella big. He protects it, plays around my spell. Thus can attack all monsters with a lot of attack, but yeah, in the end it doesn't really matter. I just get Rice Coffee from the grave, and from here I can just keep going off. Arguably I should have just added it there, but I want to overkill him, because, well, that's just how I am. I mean, I know. I just deal piercing, just obliterate him. Yeah, Goki is strong, especially if you're not used to it. So that's good introduction to Link Something for him. So now I'm using Infinity Pendulum. Experimental build, preview of the deck, I guess. Not that well tested, which you might actually see the duel. Although to be fair, Infinity is brick in general. Alright, so I just hope the top deck here, which I don't really do. Skulldrad, hope the top deck again. Yeah, this isn't that good, so I just build a wall, I guess. That's just temple, yeah. Default Duel Links place here. Due to the field spell, he actually is able, and a combination of my Saryuya effects, able to get over my Saryuya. I skip my draw phase because of the Exceed, by the way. In case you didn't know, so he actually used 6 style dual wield. So if the only monster you control is a 6 summon monster in phase of attack, you can target 2 cards your opponent controls and return them to the hand. So Duel Links has no main phase 2, so there it's especially devastating. Right now I mean it's still annoying for me, but you know, it's not Duel Links level of, if you use this you're basically dead, which Duel Links basically is. Don't take the Archfiend, very lucky with that. Just destroys that, but that's fine with me, we just start making link plays. Yeah, he's just unlucky. I mean, we get the setup we need for the 30 combos. And I'm actually gonna I'm just gonna do Saryuya combos, I guess. Inverted launcher, which means I have the setup I need for my inverted combo. Setup is Archfiend, Necromancer, Avenger in Grave basically, and now I can just discard it with the inverted launcher. And just, you know, go off. I mean, what else is there to say? It's gonna go off, show him the Helpless combo, I guess. Accidentally place barrier in the spell trap zone where the pendulum monsters need to be. That could be a problem in the future, but yeah. Oh well. Search out the first barrier, go to Omega. I can't out N because I believe I forgot Savage Dragon in here, yeah. Untested build, by the way. Savage Dragon would have gone over it and would have just put him into a possible position, but he gets extra room to play around with. Can at least protect Natsume to prevent from dying. He can't kill the Tsurujo. Archfiend survives because of Patriarch. But I top decked the Necromancer, extremely lucky. But what can I really do with it? I mean, go into second Necromancer, try to make Leviair plays, but I mean, yeah, that's really scuffed, but it works, I guess. I mean, at this point, I just control his hand, kinda. Void Ogre can crash at this point. Get them off, man. Great. Get lucky with the Jackalope, I guess. Doesn't need to do anything. Crash the Sheeran. Summon the Avenger in attack position so we have a 50 barrier alive again. Move his hand. Basically make sure we win. He summons this. Makes a smart decision of attacking, not using the effect. If he had used the effect, I could have killed it. Just attack over it, switch everything to defense just in case, while disruption does exist. I just snipe out on the monster and yeah. And at this point I shoot with right, so I attack with the Mega and he's gone. Again, really close, like, it's impressive. Or I'm washed up, I'm not sure. And there's credits to him for doing so well so far, so 2 more rounds, round 5. So this time around it's a mirror match, so it's my going second 6 Samurai build. Which is the Link build from earlier, the Link Gold Dragon without Link Gold Dragon, because that just was fun. It's not consistent. And I just hope to get lucky with the Knight at this point, which I don't think I really do. I mean, I do get the basic part of your hit. Basically get most start setup without any extensions. Maybe I should have gone and searched my gateway, but he has ways to get rid of spell traps. So in retrospect, it's good that it didn't go into my single copy of gateway. It goes for Temple of the Six, so every time I summon I lose attack, which is pretty smart. So now I go into the Great General, get my gateway. Just kill him, I guess. Whenever he will summon, I will get counter, so I'm like, yeah, fine, try me. He's used the dojo as a back row, but yeah, he doesn't really have use for them. But I don't draw into a monster either, or I have 2 copies of Straining Metal, 1 of Dark Unit or more. Oh wait, it's called Evenly Match, why is it still called? Oh well. Anyways, yeah, I mean, yeah, I can just go off at this point, I believe. I actually make the choice of overkilling his board, just out of principle. To be like, ha, this is how 6 Samurai really plays, or something like that. I mean, at this point I already figured out his back row is basically meaningless. Probably Mushikana Magatama at best, but he doesn't even control monsters, should be fine. It does require monsters, right? Yeah, he needs to control monsters. At this point I just get rid of his back row. I mean, he might still run something like Wall of Disruption. He's a Duel Links player, you know. I have to play around it. Chances of one of those 2 being battle traps actually pretty high, so I'm just gonna loop this with the other 6 samurais. Basically, I can once per turn tribute to 6 samurai and destroy 1 card in the field. Except it's a soft hard once per turn, not a hard once per turn, so I can just start looping, you know. Bit like Insector Hornet back in the day, if that rings any bells. Basically, just blow up his entire board and go nuts. One could argue I'm overkilling him, and if you argue that, then you're right. Did I? Yeah, I screwed up the comp. I'm so good at this game. Either I gave him a chance or I screwed up. I probably screwed up though, I'm not the type of person to give people chances. So he's just giving me more counters, more counters. Yeah. He does not attack. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know. Guess I'm just gonna try to. Oh, I protected. Okay. I mean, even at this point, even I don't know what's happening anymore. So I probably will start flooding the board and get rid of all of his cards. Playing around second copy, yeah. I mean, I can just keep reviving them, I guess. I mean, the same part that neither of these really have once per turn on their effects, so yeah. If it's tribute, you can just add a 6 on my monster back to your hand. I mean, I believe it had some issues with Firewall Dragon back in the day. So yeah, just get rid of all of his cards just to make sure, you know, that there's no trickery there. I'm probably just gonna blow up hands just to flex on him. Because I can. And he protects it, like, yeah. I'm probably just gonna kick his ass now. Or I'm just gonna shuffle it backward in the corner, okay. Attack for good. Okay. Final round. Danger Dark World, and my hand isn't even that good. Which could become a problem. She and Great Shogun combo, I try to just play without using any spells. I need to use a spell, he doesn't take the bait. I can't use any spells for the rest of the turn, and I just have to pass here. No dangers in my hand, which is a big issue. He revives the Xian. At this point I figured I'm done for, you know, I just... Unless he lets the Dark World dealings through, I believe I'm done here. And he actually lets it through. I mean, I can't blame him. He doesn't know what I'm playing, he doesn't know my hand, it's supposed to be the hardest deck, you know. I just attack and turn, I guess. I mean, he just needs to do anything to win, and instead he goes for this play, leaves me to 100 life points. To get somebody with 100 life points realistically do well. Let's find out that. So yeah, just build up a small wall, just play it safe, I guess. 100 life points, not a lot, you know. Top Decken into the void, actually. I'm just like, I'm gonna end my turn, trade all these Dark Worlds, just flood the field with monsters, and he... Yeah, he... I mean, what do you expect him to do at this point, right? I mean, he does have cunning, but he has no monster to send to the graveyard for cunning. Beginning of the end, and at this point it's just plain unfair, like... Link Gold Dragon just to be sure. Yeah, you might consider it overkill, but I don't know what the background is. Back row is, I'm not gonna risk it. Gonna summon Link Gold Dragon. Thought to myself, why summon one Link Gold Dragon when I can summon two? So the idea of this is to be a Link Gold Dragon Danger Dark World deck. It does sound like a bit like a troll, but yeah. Good luck killing multiple Link Gold Dragons. He survived 300 out of 100, once again a very close match. He was so close to winning multiple times, I always feel bad for him. He tries to get rid of them, doesn't realize they're Link Gold Dragons, one goes to the grave. Spite. Set the morphing jar, of course I had to read it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you one chance to destroy me, and then he does the tech morphing jar and just destroys it. Accidentally giving me a chance in the process, and I'm now just gonna end it. I'm like, yeah, I'm done messing around, I'm just gonna end you, you know, just gonna secure the win, done playing for fun, playing risky, you know. At this point, yeah. I guess I'm kind of messing around with him, I mean, giving him some kind of chance to redeem himself, at this point, like, yeah, big link monsters, goodbye. So, this was the first Gauntlet challenge. Of course, I kind of played around with him. I mean, it was his first time playing. He still did really well. I was legitimately impressed by his skill level. Even though his knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't that high, his 6 plays weren't optimal. He had some very well chosen picks for his deck, and I'm well impressed by this. By his build, his playing style. So yeah, this is what a King of Games player looks like in Real Yu-Gi-Oh! If he tries to play for the first time. Barely explained anything about the deck, about the game, to be honest, so I can't really blame him for not running optimal link monsters and stuff, you know. He did well. He did well. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. Do you want to see more of this? I got a banned cards match against him, inspired by that one Simo video. Which you will see soon. Where I basically only use banned cards. That's interesting match, I can tell you that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed the format. Do leave me feedback in the comments. I hope to see you guys next time. Wow, actually hearing my voice for once, I guess. So if my voice sounded off, I'm kinda sick, but I wanted to record these before the replay so I'll get invalidated. That happened to me a lot already in the past, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shoutouts Yu-Gi-Oh! Out.